Welcome to Possible That channel. Today's topic is regret. Well, it's probably not going to be about, well, actually, I regret calling it regret. But, anyways, we're going to talk about stuff I wish I would have done when I was younger. I've done a lot of bad stuff in my life. You know, a lot of people don't know about, and they're never going to know about. And I'll probably take it to my grave because I don't want them to think that badly of me. So, when I was a kid, I actually remember I smiled before, before I was 6. Because, something happened to me. I remember, a lot of sad stuff. But, we were extremely poor. I joke about it a lot of times. For instance, I remember my very first true memory. I think I was, not quite 3 years old. I remember I had a binky, and I remember walking by my little brother, who I adored even then, but he took my binky out of my mouth, and I tried to get it back, and my mom told me, no, that's not yours anymore, that's his. And, yeah, that's one of my first true memories, Growing up, we were dirt poor. Those people who say, oh, well, we were poor. We hardly ever ate anything good. Blah, blah, blah. Shit, we went days without food. On multiple occasions. So, yeah, that's the trash bin. People, I need to check out the trash in my room. I remember one time I tell people this, and, we had went multiple days without food again. And I remember I cut pictures out of a magazine I found, and I put them on a plate. And that's what I had for dinner. Okay. Now, some people might say, oh, well, that's neglect. No. My parents tried really, really hard. I just want to stop this for a second. Even without my fan on, see my air conditioning going? Yeah, you still can't hardly hear me, can you? But anyway, yeah, I remember that. One of the saddest things that ever truly happened was first time we moved to West Plains. And it had been one of those times we went without food. But Mom managed to get some commodities. It was a couple pounds of meat hamburger, a big box of elbow noodles, an onion, and a couple cans of tomatoes. And we made this big old pot of American goulash, which that's what we call it in the around here where I live. They call it other things, but we call it American goulash. But yeah, I was so proud of that. I was we had food that was going to actually feed us for a couple of days, and I went to pick it up, and they told, "Be careful, because it was hot, and there was a big bowl." And I remember I picked it up, and sure enough, it was hot, and I dropped it, and I spilt it on the floor. And I remember looking at my family, and they looked so disappointed in me for what I had done. And I dropped to my knees, and I tried to put it back in the bowl, what I could, And sure enough, we ate that shit. We were fucking hungry, but to this day, I still feel guilty over dropping a bowl of food. Huh. Just, just little stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah. It was a couple months before that when my life changed forever. You know. I'm not trying to, be like, oh, poor me, I just look back now and I realize in almost every picture ever taken of me since that time, I don't smile. Even now it hurts. It literally physically hurts me to smile. Very few times, even now, I do. I think it was Jennifer made me smile. The birth of my child. A certain other woman makes me smile, but, that's neither here nor there. She's moved on, which I'm actually happy for. I want her to be happy. She's a good person, an awesome mom. Was I a happy child? In a lot of ways, no, I hate it. I mean, for God's sakes, I tried to commit suicide like 13 times from the time I was 9. I mean, but they're funny though, some of them. I was a sad child. I mean, yeah, we were poor and everything, but there were things about being poor I did enjoy, even if I was sad. Like a lot of times we didn't have electricity for fucking God knows how long. We went like 7 months without electricity, I think it was. But there was camaraderie in that, you know. Well, yeah, we got our faces rubbed in the fact that we were poor and we didn't have any money by family members. Certain family members, aunts. Anyways. But there were others, on my dad's side that they were good to us. Especially my grandfather. He was such a good man. I idolized him. Now, I was a big disappointment to him, probably. Because I was lazy, I could have stayed there more often and worked and helped him and made something of my life. He tried to, but I just wanted to be lazy, I guess. I didn't want to have to do stuff. Like, I had so much potential growing up, I guess, for sports. Not for baseball. I mean, I hated baseball. I loved baseball, but my father made me hate baseball because, like, I begged him to coach one of my teams, my baseball team. Instead, he benched me every single game, every single year I played. I'm probably the only coach's son ever to be benched every game. I mean, my little brother, he was good at sports. He wasn't even in my age bracket, and we went to play far away games against other teams outside of our division, and he let him start before me. It was fucking embarrassing. I mean, I grew to hate baseball because of that. I mean, I despised it. I mean, I was excellent at football. I mean, shoot. I'm one of the only people in the world that got a scholarship to play football who never played football. Because I quit, every time I tried something. Tried out or whatever it was. I don't know. I look back on my life and realized I squandered so much of it because I was afraid to do things or afraid of trying. I was always afraid. Even now, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of trying things because I've had so much of stuff taken away from me in life that to try is is so scary. I mean, to prove a point, I've only ever said I love you to 3 women. All 3 times I went down. You know, I was obliterated. My first wife, second fiance Jennifer, and you know who. All 3 times they beat me down like I was a little bitch. I don't regret it though. You know, I mean, I regret almost losing her as my friend, but I don't regret saying it. I wish she would have truly said something else back than what she said, you know, but I understand, you know. There's other fish in the sea. Well, maybe, I don't know. No one ever talks to me. It's kind of my own fault on them because I don't talk to anybody else. It's a matter of trust. You know, I did try talking to other people at first, but like no one would ever return my phone calls or anything. Maybe they secretly hated me, and it just finally came out. I realized that's how much of a different person I am now than what I was after my separation of Jen. I'm I'm a totally different person. At least I think so. I'm skittish. I I don't say things I mean or I do, or you know what I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I wish people actually did listen to some of these and maybe commented if they could. Just say, Randy, we're here for you, even though you're a little bitch or something. You know? Say, I'm your friend. Or, I secretly am in love with you. And I just didn't want to tell you because, well, I was hoping you'd win the lottery. You know? Which, don't get me wrong, I hope I win the lottery. Not gonna happen, but, you know, crossing my fingers. But anyway, yeah, that's enough just blabber. I don't think any of this whole video is consistent with anything. I didn't stay on topic. I just said random shit that just popped into my mind, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, because I'm pretty sure if someone actually did listen to this video, they'd probably be like, what the fuck am I listening to? What point is he trying to make? And the truth is, I'm not trying to make a point. That's the point of these videos. I can say whatever the hell I want to. And I have to hold myself accountable because it's being published on YouTube. You know, things I would never say in a million years. I mean, God, if that person who I did say I love you to, if she ever confronted me and actually wanted to talk to me, you know, about shit, now I don't know if I'd be able to. I mean, I'm 100% positive that would never happen in a million years. But if she did, I'm 100% positive they would not fucking talk to me. They would not, you know, talk to me. But I don't know. Sometimes I just wish somebody would reach out to me and just be like, Randy, I just want you to talk to me. Say whatever you want. Just talk. And I'll listen. No one has ever offered to do that for me. Just to listen to me. You know? I mean, I offer to do it to people all the time. I mean, just let them vent. But no one has ever told me just to talk. Say whatever you want to. And I'll listen to you. Because I care about you. Maybe that's part of the problem. I don't believe anybody really does. I mean, there are people who say they're my friend, but deep down inside, do they want to listen to me? Would they just say, take my hand and I'll be there for you? Or just, Randy, just say whatever you want to say. I'm here for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a dumbass. That's probably what's happening here. Anyways, since no one watches these videos or listens, I can say whatever I want to. If somebody did ever to, if you could say maybe thumbs up or give me a comment. It's not gonna happen, but hey, maybe one day after I'm dead, so my children or my child or whoever, my brothers or sisters or cousins or people I offended in life, they can look at these videos and be like, oh wow, that's deep. Or more than likely they'll say oh wow, he's fucked up. Anyways, that's enough about me blabbering. If you like the video, I don't even give a shit anymore. Do whatever you want to. After all, it's, it is possibly that channel. You can get away with that. It's about anything. Have a good day. Fuck off.